JA_007 with Twisted Qrow here. Go ahead. We are here playing Wartales, and it's going to be a co-op experience. I'm completely blind to it. My friend here, he's a veteran in the field, and we'll be starting a new co-op game, and I'm going entirely blind. So, as you were telling me earlier, Twisted, about starting and choosing your destiny, what companions are we? You see apprentice friends looking for an adventure, men escorting merchants who lost their employer, deserters fleeing an abusive captain. What do you say?
Well, if we're meant to be escorting a merchant, we're pretty shitty bodyguards if we lost them.
Yeah. No, I think men escorting merchants who lost their employer. So I think somehow
we somehow lost the merchants.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we do that?
Yeah. Yeah, we'd be pretty bad. I love how it's like we have plus 150 crowns but -2 medicine. Let's see.
Just fleeing an abusive captain. I mean, if my captain was abusive, I'd leave too.
Yeah. Be the old captain rules. Which that is raw materials plus 10, but plus 50 suspicion. We have young.
Weren't exactly like us.
Yeah. Young farmers looking for a better life, plus 10 bread, -2 happiness. Bandits looking to escape the guard. Braised chickens stolen plus 2. Claw stolen plus 6. Brute, ranger, archer. There's honestly a lot of options here. Yeah, apprentice friend looking for adventure, plus 30 influence.
Is there one that says like the Brothers in Arms Legion retirees or something, or is that what you got up to?
Oh, that one is at the very bottom. It says for experienced players requires one of the following: he must have a crossbowman of level 5 or higher, or must complete the story for a region, or must complete a contract in a region other than Tilthrin, which starts with braised chicken plus 10, crossbowman, warrior, ranger, brute.
So the other two that would appear if you had the Pirates of Veleron DLC and the Tavern DLC, you'd get a shipwrecked pirate crew, which start off with plus 10 wood, but -50 fatigue, so they're freaking knackered. Their companions, they start off with a pugilist, a warrior, a ranger, and an archer. The Tavern DLC one is associates looking for a village where they can set up their tavern. They start off with a cooking pot, -15 raw materials.
Brute.
And the starting people you get for that are a brute, who's a cook, an archer, a spearman, and a ranger. But, you're new to this game. We're going on basically your first adventure, so I think the Apprentice Friends one is fitting.
Alright. Your companions are apprentice friends looking for adventure. And then watch everything go tragically wrong. Alright,
you're straight. Nothing like a tragic backstory where the ranger's the only one to survive.
Exactly.
Of course the sneaky butt stab is the one to survive.
Precisely. As per tradition.
Oh. What they don't tell you with the starting companions is that you also start with a horse.
Wow, that would be kind of a major thing to acknowledge.
It would, but all of them start with a horse, so it's I mean, what do you think's carrying your shit?
I mean, yeah, that is hauling all the logistics there. Your companions are used to long walks, reduces the speed at which the troops' fatigue stacks by 10%. Are cunning fighters. Experience gained in combat increased by 10%. Influence gained after a battle increased by 10%. Show incredible resilience. Constitution increased by 10%. Are excellent at slap games. Critical damage increased by 10%. Are quick learners. Experience gained for each profession increased by 10%.
I love how you have have great critical damage if you're excellent at slap games. Reminds me of those competitions they fucking hold where they're literally standing there and just slapping each other.
Mm-hmm. Just endlessly. I mean, I guess after a while you would figure out a way to make that slap critical, so you win.
Yeah, I mean, didn't some guy slap another dude so hard that their head completely fucking rotated?
Something
At
like
one
that.
point?
I've
terrifying.
I've seen stuff where they straight up knocked out and made people go in comas, and I'm just like, that's ridiculous.
I mean, if you slap someone, you want to aim like near the back of their jaw and everything, because you just want to get that rotation to concuss them.
Mm-hmm.
Slap a little higher, and you're gonna discombobulate them in one ear.
I can only imagine like a situation where a,
ringing dick,
like
God.
fighters in a ring all like preparing for grappling or for some jabs, you know, to the face and all this stuff, and then just one fighter with just critical slaps, and he just slaps every time.
Yeah, you just got fucking RDJ Sherlock Holmes over here just slapping you instead of actually fighting.
And the worst part is that when you see him, you see other people, they're grappling, they're biting each other and fighting every tooth and nail. He just runs up, and there's like 10 people in front of him. He just slaps each of them and just does a critical knockout as he has his eyes locked on you as he stomps forward.
Motherfucker over here, like, oh yeah, you're used to Superman punches and everything. Yeah, but you've never seen the Superwoman slap. What do you mean by fucking leaps in, just slap across the face?
No, no, not the critical strike. No. Yeah, I could totally see that. All right.
Basically, like, if any of the viewers have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, at that moment, it's basically you're that one little bitch blonde boy being attacked and approached menacingly by Nanami, who's just slapping you about.
My God.
And it's all about those crits. Literally,
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure that's like his curse technique is just critical hit.
Honestly, yeah. I was like, is there anyone in particular here that's calling to you? Anything we want to have these guys be and or do?
Well, what do you think is us as apprentices out there for adventure would be?
Well, that's kind of the interesting thing. If we want to take it more roleplay wise, we could always be like, yes, you know, we're apprentices, we're going out there into the wild and trying to make our own way. Maybe the incredible resilience of Constitution will be kind of a way to bolster their spirits and be able to tank stuff, hopefully not only just physically but also emotionally. But there's also the idea of like maybe good swordplay with cunning fighters, or either, you know, they just love long walks on the beach, so they're just so used to just constantly drudging through.
Walk at the beach, that shit slows you down so much.
Yeah.
Like, walking on sand actively slows down your characters and increases fatigue quicker.
Honestly, it should. I'm glad to hear that.
Great little, like, addition like that, because walking in sand is fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then you got people that sprint across it like it's fucking nothing, and it's like, what?
So my question is that how much freedom, because we know we are here to create kind of a mercenary band here, but like I know these characters can have different professions.
I think we should do the slap games just for the fucking hilarity.
Okay, just whenever a critical rolls hit, they hit extra hard. All right.
Oh man, I should try and get a slap soundbite for every time we hit a critical.
Yes, yeah. If I do have a soundboard, but I have to set it up and have it linked up again, because I always switch back and forth with OBS.
Okay.
But yeah, I do actually have a slap sound. All right, choose your destiny. If they had a flaw, it would be a somewhat meek appearance. Each companion's carrying capacity decreased by 1 pound. I would imagine that to be. It's eternal what is that, dissatisfaction. It reduces the troops' happiness by 1 happiness during each rest. Wow, that is... I feel
That's
that.
actually not that hard to manage, nor
Yeah.
is the carry capacity. But
Oh no, an uncommon bout of bad luck, critical hit reduced by 3%.
well, that's not possible because we're great at slap games.
We're best at slap games. As the legends do tell. The next one is a very hard time getting up. Danger during rest increased by 10%. That's a little concerning.
That is an actual thing. Depending on where you rest, there is actually a higher danger rating.
So does it mean if you find somewhere that's a guaranteed like safe place, will there always be a 10% chance of danger?
If it's a guaranteed safe place, I don't think so. So say we decide to set up a camp inside a town rather than wasting our money at the tavern. Because it's a safe area, there's no chance of us getting ambushed, getting jumped in our sleep.
And the next one and last is a serious lack of self-confidence. Willpower reduced by 1.
I feel attacked.
It's not right. Why? Man, they did not have to go on a list to describe me. I mean, come on. A very hard time getting up, an uncommon bout of bad luck, eternal dissatisfaction, a somewhat meek appearance, and a serious lack of self-confidence. I'm just playing.
Qrow Games attacking their audience. Jesus Christ.
I
guys.
know.
Chill, please.
They're like, we know who will buy this game. We already know who you are. Alright, which one do you want to do? Because I am down with any of these ones. These all sound interesting to have.
You know what? We may be great at slap games, but it doesn't mean we're immune to getting our shit rocked. So, somewhat meek appearance.
Damn. As somewhat meek appearance, each companion's carrying capacity decreased by 1 pound.
Which I'm pretty sure only applies to the starting companions. So that's only a -5.
Okay. Alright. I did know we chatted prior and did mention this. So region locked exploration. Each region of the world is set difficulty.
For our own sake.
For our own sanity.
Yes.
Yes. You'll have to expand and improve your troop before you can explore more dangerous areas and fight more powerful enemies. Alright, starting region. Chiltern County, Independent State. Combat difficulty, Novice, Experience, Expert, Extreme, Survival difficulty, and Save modes. Okay, so combat difficulty, Novice. You want to use your combat experience. You can change the difficulty at any time. Oh, that's pretty nice. Tactical for experience. Tactical battles and the possibility of losing companions do not scare you. Expert, one mistake and you're dead. An extreme, death is immediate. Retreats come at a greater penalty. Companions who flee are lost. Enemy groups are faster. Disengagement comes at a greater penalty. Overall difficulty is at a maximum level. And then the description for it is you're ready to walk straight into hell.
I got rocked in the fucking tutorial fight on Extreme.
Damn.
Yeah. Extreme is extreme, man. Like, holy shit.
I mean, not surprised now. Alright, so survival difficulty, novice. Management difficulty is tailored to be flexible and unintrusive. Experience. You will need to manage your companion's hunger, fatigue, and wages daily. Expert. Surviving and saving money will be a painful endeavor. Extreme. You will have to survive in merciless conditions. Happiness declines more quickly. Prison sentences are final and irrevocable. Certain professions are dangerous. Merchants restock slowly. Overall difficulty is at a maximum level. And for save modes, limited. Only one save per game, but you can go back at any time to certain checkpoints, like the last village you visited, the beginning of the battle, etc. Free. You can save as any time and make multiple saves the same game in Iron Man. or Iron Men, as they put it. One save, once chance. You cannot go back, and any game over is irreversible. This is the most difficult and demanding game mode in the Wartales. So what do you want to do? Because I'm fine with novice or experienced in any of these areas.
Usually, every game that I've done on this, even in its like earlier iterations before they even added any of the DLC,
Mm-hmm.
I've been loving experience. Like, it's challenging, but not
Overbearing.
it's gonna fucking destroy you kind of difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you fuck up, there is a good chance you're gonna die.
Valid. The School of Hard Knocks, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, novice is like if you just want to have chill time and everything. Experience, honestly, not that hard for your first go at the game. It's a good
tutorial. It's toss in the bathwater, kind of
Start
like swim.
like, we're starting you off in the shallow end. We're not, tossing you in the deep end of extreme where you will get your shit rocked whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm. For save mode, I take it free.
Yeah, you usually just go free. Yeah.
All right.
You never know when you're gonna need to take a save.
Tis true. All right. Logged in. Let me. Let me go ahead and
Why am I still chewing my pen?
send you invite. I'm gonna turn away from the screen because, private stuff and information.
Oh no, my lobby code is 5x32H5. Holy shit. No fucking way. I guessed it incorrectly.
How could you?
Seriously? That's what the...
I could.
Where did they come up? I know these lobby codes
There you are. You're in.
random and all, but come on. That invite code is freaking hilarious, man.
That is. You should take a screenshot.
Honestly, you want to play the Archer?
Oh no, it just defaulted me on there. I was gonna say you can take control of the pony. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
And you can
That means
customize
the
too.
pony's gonna be following your little band. So, I guess I'll take... I want the butt stabber.
I was looking at the butt stabber too.
This butt stabber is a man.
Indeed. You know what? I saw one skin I have to. I'm naming it Bojack.
Oh.
Because it looks like Bojack Horseman. Alright, skills and traits. Skills, rush, trait, random. Oh my, there's so many. Bloodthirsty, critical hit increased by 3%, brawny, constitution increased by 5%, strong, strength increased by 5%, nimble. Mm-hmm.
For traits for the horse, if you only want to go with one trait so you don't get a negative one, I recommend stocky for the horse.
Yeah, carrying capacity. Add a positive trait.
But if you add a second positive trait, you'll also have to take a negative.
Gotcha.
So if you only want the one positive trait, simply stocky. But if you go two, I recommend taking brawny, because brawny constitutes 2 carry load as well with constitution.
Ah.
Yeah, man, horses are broken when it comes to the carry load. I'm yet to go through a playthrough where I even make a horse a war pony. I usually have them all set as carriers.
Alright, so you said stocky, brawny, and then what was the negative trait?
Yeah, stocky, brawny. Negative traits for the horse. Just go club-footed. They unless they're a war pony or we get ambushed, I'm pretty sure they don't actually show up in combat.
Gotcha.
So movement's not too much of a problem.
Understood.
Or you could go unlucky if you don't want to chance the decreased movement. It's not going to be hitting anything.
Let's see. Ah, I see. The different faces and options here. Hair.
Yep. Pretty good.
I actually have a lot of options. Oh my god, why does this one... This hairstyle reminds me of Leon. Facial hair, clothing color. Okay, increase. Wages. Pound, taunt, starting weapon. Okay. Ability. I see I'm going to have to learn a lot here, which I'm like having to read and check out all the options, and I absolutely enjoy it. First aid, it's a dying ally for 10% of their max health. It's all stacks, poison, bleeding, burning.
If you are going to take the archer, the one I recommend for them for their utility is aim.
It's aim. Oh, I see.
Because
Gain
there is a
deafness.
chance for friendly fire.
Range of the next attack is double and precision is enhanced. Ah, okay. Would it be dexterity that the archer would actually be looking for, or would it still be other
Yeah,
things?
dexterity is what the archer needs, much like the ranger.
Ah, and a random negative trait.
Yep. I have made my ranger. I've got
Trying to think about what the stats for the brute should be.
For the brute, depending on what way you want to go.
They see a couple of options. You can tank
Like
your
the brute and the swordsman, you can choose whether to start off with a
club and shield.
one-handed with shield or a two-handed. If you go club and shield, I recommend
Thick skin.
taking thick skinned so you have a bit of guard.
Now for the negative trait. This is glutton, pickpocket, lazy, stupid, club-footed, scrawny, loafer, depressed, and drunkard.
Yet, do not choose drunkard because we're not going to get alcohol very early.
Yeah.
It's always hard to choose the negative trait.
Yeah. I guess club-footed, because he has a club.
What'd you do? Hit yourself in the fucking foot?
Yeah. Yes. Tis the fate that he must fallen.
I'm done editing my two.
Okay. I love the name Backstab and Twisted Qrow.
Cue self-insert. Actually very close to what I look like. Yeah, you know, I just look like some homeless guy with a sword.
This is fine. This checks out. I'm just fine fight. Nah, man, that's totally me.
I can't change like the hair colors. Like I have my black hair, but I have my ginger beard.
Yeah. That would be kind of cool if they allowed even further customization like that. But yeah, I would say with the stop controlling, is that like taking ownership over that character, or like?
If you want to stop controlling that one, it means you're giving up your ownership of them. And you know, another playing thing.
Gotcha. We could do whatever with the horse. I could take him if you want.
He's literally just there as a carrier, unless you want to turn him into a war pony.
True. These recruits from your core troop. New recruits will join you later. Alright, well, I am ready. I think
Now, note, this game can have long loading screens.
I made Roland lazy, which is earns 20% less profession experience. Which I don't know if that's detrimental or not.
It just means he'll gain experiences, whatever we put him as, a little slower than what everyone else will for theirs. But I always recommend going Tinkerer with the Archer because of the stats it gets. Yeah, professions give you stats. They give you stat bonuses.
Gotcha.
Like, if I remember off the top of my head, Blacksmith, gives you like an increase to strength and stuff. I can't remember what it gets later. Thief gives you bonus dexterity. Tinkerer does the same, but it also gives you a better critical hit chance later down the line. Each thing is confusing.
I was thinking about making this carrying capacity reduced by 3. You think that's a good idea or no?
It's fine. We can make up for it once we have enough money to get some more horses.
Alright. Alright, I guess we're all set. You ready to start?
Alright. Yeah.
Here we go.
Me and Stub.
Buckstub.
Yep. Waiting for host. Wow, I actually loaded quick. Jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, I love like the images we get on the loading screens.
Despite the fires, it is quite pleasing.
Oh, you got a burning place?
Yeah, I got like it's like a group of people looking down at some villages, and the villages are on fire, while a faraway kingdom far out is perfectly fine.
I've got people standing on a cliff looking out at, well, a big ass city. And I know exactly what city that is because I keep getting bloody lost in the damn thing.
That's fair. And thus we load.
Yeah.
This is all nice and relaxing.
I did. Oh, and by the way, this game does have voice acting.
Ooh. Enticing.
The characters actually speak.
They speak.
It's not just text you gotta read, they actually speak.
That's good. Now, if only we can get there with the loading screen.
Yep, mine just says I'm loading at the moment. I'm no longer waiting for the host. I did warn you that this can have long. Whoop! Shit! Fuck! Drop my pen.
Hey, you're all good. I know you did mention it.
Caught
That's
it.
not a problem. And good catch. In the meanwhile, while this loads, we can relax, chat, lean back, and have a good time.
Relax, chat. Maybe go take a piss.
Grab your popcorn, and then eat your popcorn, and then being like, what? All the popcorn's gone. You know what that means?
Finish a drink.
It's time for more popcorn.
It's like there's moments in the cinemas where you're watching through all the different like advertisements they have there, and you've already gone through all your popcorn like crap.
Honestly.
But you got no time to run out and get more because the movie is literally about to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta love moments like that.
Two little concerning, scary moments like that, but try making it through whatever odd that we have.
If I lay down, I'm liable to fall asleep. I better not lay down.
Oh, me, I reclined my seat back, and I'm also thinking the same thing. I'm like, I should not have done this. This is too cozy. That's why I'm not
I don't
crazy
have a
talkative.
seat. I'm literally sitting on my bed.
Valid.
and my desk where everything is, literally next to my bed. Like if I want to get out of the room and go do something, I've literally got to roll to the other side of my bed to get towards the door. And it's a hassle because I can kick 50 odd things on my way rolling.
Mm.
All 50 things on my desk. Oop. Sounds like my mother's cranky about something. And it's not me. Haha. Do, 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 do.
And so the wait begins.
I don't know what's worse, this loading screen simulator or freaking Dead by Daylight back in the day.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Dead by Daylight just to get in a match to immediately
Fucking
lose.
loading screen simulator, what was it, like 2015 or something? And it still freaking is. So I opened up YouTube Shorts to just sit here while waiting, and first fucking thing that pops up is another freaking pause video. Uh,
Yeah, like, this loading screen is just not freaking ending. Huh. I'm like, oh, I'll
Wait,
just be
you still on the
patient.
loading screen yourself,
Yeah,
or are you
yeah,
actually?
yeah. The loading screen is still circling. That's hilarious. I think it is cursed. We may have to let it be. Let me check my internet and everything. Because everything obviously seems to be just fine. And for me, I'm like, patience. I'll just be waiting any second and it'll go through. I take it you're still stuck in loading screen?
Huh?
I said I take it you're still in loading screen?
Yeah.
My golly. Hmm. Alright then. I will then. I guess we'll relaunch it. I guess. Hopefully the second run will be better. I guess this time we'll be able to showcase the intro. Alright, rebooting it back up.
Wait, what?
Yep. I closed out the
Wait,
game
what's going on?
and then relaunched it because it was stuck in forever loading screen. Which is unfortunate because we made our characters. And there was no save. Gosh darn it. Oh. Apprenticeship. Some slaps.
Yep. That's just how the loading screen goes.
Mm-hmm. Roll of the dice.
I can honestly feel like it takes forever.
Maybe it
But,
actually
yeah.
does.
Well, considering it's first time around and all that, it's trying to load in an entire bloody world.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know if it was like a lot of assets, so that's probably my bad. My apologies.
Yeah. I'd say it's a lot considering it's a entire world.
Gotcha. All right.
I think the base game has like 7 regions all up. And those regions aren't exactly small. If I'm correct about this. No, I'm incorrect. Okay. Good to know that. Steam shut me down on that one. Now to go back to police all over again. Don't worry, some of the names you can get if you just randomize it are
Pretty good.
weird.
Mm-hmm. I decided because I saw the ranger actually look almost close to Krillin. I was like, I'm just naming Krillin, and I'll just make the other character Cooper. Which honestly, you could probably really closely make Kruber.
Nice and quick.
Nice and quick.
So you having fun switching through the faces?
Yeah, I was just trying to see everything that's in here.
I'm sure GW won't mind us taking these names.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be perfectly fine.
Fucking copyright.
And you're banned.
What's that? You play those games? You play some of our other games? Fucking bad. No more for you.
That was the beginning of the end. Damn, now I'm trying to decide what would
Makes
be
me
good
wonder if
to
there's
like
like mod. I wonder if there's mods for this game that give like more appearances.
Oh yeah, there's gotta be some mods. Definitely strikes me as one of those games that beg for personalization, like XCOM.
You know, if I could make my character more, if I could make my character more like the size of a dwarf, I totally would have done that. Nothing's scarier than a dwarf running at you with a weapon twice their size.
True.
Yeah.
Tis true.
Look at the fucking meat bits on my character though. Fucking huge hand.
Yes.
My hand there is about as big as the pouch. It's on the belt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Look at that. Man has fucking ham hands. I'm starting to think I should change his name and make myself the Ranger. Because he's got hands that are more my size. They look smaller.
Alright, we all ready?
I don't have huge meat mitts that are the size of my fucking kneecap. Yeah, I'm ready.
So I see you have your character clever and depressed. Well, strong, clever, and depressed. And then backstab is nimble, clever, and pickpocket.
He's a little more expensive.
I was debating if I should make the Marcus Gruber make his utility Raph or the medical one or Taunt, because all of them kind of fit.
Like I've got, I've got backstab with first aid, and I've got wrath. So all taunt does is that say you run up to an enemy that's engaged in combat with backstab. If you use taunt on them, they'll attack you instead.
Yes.
Like pretty much taunt draws their aggro and gives you a defensive buff.
Gotcha.
I also find it funny how it tells us, like, additional content, you own none of it. Me, I own all of it. Why is that needed?
Yeah, it makes you wonder if like it limits it, depending on.
Oh, the flickering of the screen! Please stop! Oh wait, don't stop. I don't have epilepsy. I'm fine.
I'm hearing music change. Are we? Or is it just gonna go back to silence and back to generating a world? Now I'm looking at a bear that is yelling at a village with a man who is a bowman. But below him is guy with a very long axe with a canine
I'm looking
in a
at the
swamp.
exact same image I was looking at a second ago.
Ah, yes. And so, I've learned the lesson of patience, or aka fucking waiting. My apologies. I didn't know it was supposed to take that
Yeah,
long.
no, it can take. Yeah, it can take what feels like bloody forever.
Oh my
Like, you
golly.
could walk off, take a
Bro.
fucking shit, and come back, and it'd probably still be loading.
That is ridiculous. Well, then again,
And I'm meaning like a good 20-minute shit.
oh my. So it's kind of like one of those like D&D things where you're just like, I need to set up this campaign before going in.
Yeah,
That
in a
is
way.
hilarious.
Which, funny enough, you can do that thanks to one of the updates they did. You can literally start a campaign in single player, load it up, save, back out of it, and then load it up as a multiplayer save.
Oh, we're in.
Oh, you're in? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
wait. Loading screen froze. It froze. I'm not touching anything.
I'm
I'm
not
scared.
touching anything.
Yay!
At the beginning, you'll
Also,
Hmm.
my brother walked in at the worst time. My brother Michael. I told him, like, we were talking about how the loading time, and I told like a good 20-minute shit. I heard him start laughing at the back.
Yeah. So, at the beginning, your companions are off in a search of adventure. After a few days of quietly traveling along, their only feat was not getting lost, and they have reached their destination. Here surely awaits some novel and exciting quest that will stir up the uneventful lives of bored apprentices. Adventure awaits at the end of the road for those who make it there alive, that is.
You have a great storytelling voice. My storytelling voice fucking sucks.
Aw, I appreciate the praise. Well,
And
you
I'm a
got a
bloody
good story.
DM.
You got a good storytelling voice. I like your imagination as well. Oh,
There we go. So pretty much click and hold to like move around, or just click where you want to go on the map. Oh no, click and hold.
gotcha.
That's just the default now. Neat. Oh no, it
Huh.
takes a moment to register.
Circles.
I don't know where I'm going.
I take it those
Just gonna
people
click
are
and hold, 'cause
not
that way I know where I'm going.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not friendly. Yeah, let me get that. Yay!
And so we
So
fight.
this is the tutorial fight. This fight teaches you pretty much just the basics.
Gotcha.
Don't be scared by the black screen. It'll load into combat eventually.
Ah, yes. You have been
And also-
casted with
Also,
blindness.
these maps, how the maps look is different every time. And depending on where you are, the map actually is a lot more diverse.
Mm.
Say we find a rundown fucking lighthouse or something, but there's bandits camping there. If we go in to attack the bandits, the area is going to look drastically different to the field we're in right now.
Huh. Interesting.
Like there'll be buildings we have to run around, other things that are in our way to try and get to the enemy.
That is actually pretty cool.
It is.
Well, I'm excited.
They have come so far from where the game first started.
I remember seeing a bits of it and just hearing like they were making like leaps and bounds with the updates, but I didn't want to spoil myself.
They were. Oh, they are.
They are and they have, and thus
There's
have
still
seen,
so much more to
saw, and
come.
conquered. Well, I'm excited for it.
But here we are. Combat tutorial.
Combat. When your turn comes, play any unit you haven't used yet in the round. You can find out which enemy will then come into play. Prepare your strategy.
Also, with how that looks like how we're all standing there and everything, why are our backs to the enemy?
That's a good question.
Like, I got ambushed once. All my characters' backs were literally up against the wall, but the enemy was facing away from us. Or sorry, the enemy's backs were against the wall. We were the ones standing out in the open. It's like, wait, aren't we the ones getting ambushed? So how this works, before you even move a unit, you see how there's these blue squares in the open?
Yeah.
You can click and drag units into those areas.
Hmm. Gotcha.
And just by hovering over the move button, you can see the range of which your characters can move. So say, and like I can click on your characters and like hover over your move to see how far they can move too. So like if you look at backstab, this man has movement.
Oh yes, I see.
But say someone like Qrow or me, we don't move very far.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Low obstacles like that, Carillion could easily shoot over, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah.
But say if there was like an actual freaking wall there. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no.
You got none of your elven bullshit here.
Sadly, not the case. Aim gains deafness.
Wood elves, man.
Into the next attack is doubled in precision.
All other games make the wood elves seem like, you know, chill people, and then you get to what fucking GW does with them, and they're assholes.
I clicked on deafness. Did that
And by
enable
doing-
it?
Yep.
Or, okay.
That enabled it, and it is Aurelian's turn because you used an ability.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I see Hoodlum and the Poacher. I guess I'll pick off their
That little-
marksman.
Yeah. The exclamation mark next to the hoodlum there means that they're the next one to move.
Okay. Gotcha. You know what, then we'll shoot the Hoodlum then.
And if you want,
8.
when it's the next character's turn, I can say move myself in to strike them as well.
Gotcha.
Oh, and also,
I can
a
move,
little
it
bar
says.
there with the diamonds. Yeah, you can. You can attack and move and do all sorts of shit in the same turn. The little valor points we have there, that's what we need to be able to use abilities like aim.
Gotcha. There's a, I love how
Right
they
now-
always keep the retreat option.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. We'll take their turn. Butcher. Okay, I guess I'll end
Oh,
Trillion's
You
turn.
see,
Oh, the top net.
and the state of see how we got like number of allied units, number of enemy units.
Mm-hmm.
That bar there is morale.
Oh, which makes sense.
We get our morale to a certain point, we get a buff. But if we get it far enough, there is a good chance that the enemy will try to flee.
Mm-hmm. Kill enemies to raise your morale meter and claim victory faster. Your units become galvanized? Yeah. Your units become galvanized, significantly boosting the damage they deal. You win the battle, your opponents are overwhelmed and try to flee. I will end my turn. I'll have Kruber push up and do something.
If you want, or I could. You.
I was gonna think about just finishing off this person and being like the immediate threat to the second one,
Yeah.
and then you follow
If you
up.
run up, you gotta run up to right there with him, and you can smack him, which will make you engage. Meaning he is forced into combat with Kruber. He can only attack Kruber unless he disengages. Go.
I see, yeah, engage. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your other units. An engaged unit is exposing their back. Attack them from behind to gain a bonus. Alright.
So you see how if you highlight, move your mouse over the hoodlum, how there's that red arrow pointing towards Gruber at his feet?
Yeah.
That arrow dictates what way they're facing.
Gotcha, so you gotta flank them.
Sadly, Backstab, who the Rangers get a real big bonus for ambush, which is triggered when they attack someone from behind.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Ambush gives
movement.
them a much higher chance to crit.
Gotcha.
Which can lead to a very simple but brutal execution. Also, I love how there's the blood at that guy's feet because you smacked him.
Well, I mean, it was club-footed.
Careful. Oh, you're about to land something that's a bit of a pain in the ass with these hoodlums. Once you end your turn.
Alright, I'll end my turn. Oh, you bastard.
They have poisoned daggers.
Yeah, that checks out.
Now, the thing is, with my sword, it's an AoE.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I could
I'll arc.
and there are some two-handed hammers that are like that. But you can get ones that target single enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So now, since he's like so low on health, I could easily spend our last Valor point to use my Wrath and finish them off.
Smart.
Which I hope I get the execution.
Please observe social distancing.
And just
kill 3 enemies with a single AoE attack.
I've done that. It is so freaking hard.
And so...
But yeah, since you've used Brilliant and Gruber already, the only one that's left to move is...
Backstab.
Who can't exactly backstab the guy because this guy's a free enemy. Now, funny thing, unless archers are using a certain bow, they can't shoot in melee. When you engage them, they instead, well, you'll see in a second.
To switch to their melee. Or...
No, they don't have a melee. Their bow is their weapon.
That is...
But if you engage with them, they do this instead.
Oh my god, shit.
They
A
try
new
to
round
peck you in the
is
snoz.
starting. Alright. Should I pick him off of Carillion?
If that's what you want to do, be careful of your positioning, because that will
Gotcha.
affect the chances you have of hitting that guy compared to backstab.
It is effective.
Very nice.
You know, just... Only Kruber has damaged armor, and we're just not going to account the fact that he is poisoned. Experience points, 41.
Once you're out of combat, conditions like that, go away.
Human remains. Probably useless remains. Then again, should we take the 2?
They weigh a lot.
It's probably not worth it, huh?
Not really worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get a certain trait later.
Cannibalism. I'm just playing. Repair armor.
Yeah, no, legit.
I'm not surprised.
You can get that is a trait.
I was gonna ask, should we repair armor, or do you think we'll be fine? Like, is it broken?
You can I'd recommend repairing. Yeah, no, it is broken. You do not have that armor, meaning they're attacking straight onto your health.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. My armor's fine. It only took literally 1 damage. It's not worth wasting
Raw materials.
Raw materials on.
All right.
Now that's that. I need to open my car. I need to. What did I do? Oops! I think I accidentally opened the can. Oh well. But yeah, this is our camp. We can click and drag things around, much like I just moved the camp chest up there.
Hmm.
I'll make
Workshop.
backstab our thiefy thief.
Gotcha.
So when you inspect your character, you can the little shield with the plus up there. That's
Mm-hmm.
where you can choose their profession.
Gotcha. I see Tinker and Thief. So items and pickpockets.
I'd
Dexterity plus 10. Tinker, I take it.
I'd recommend Tinkerer for Carillion and then go click and drag her over to the workshop. Because then, every rest we take, she'll produce 2 raw materials.
Nice. Let's see. In Qrow, we have Tinker again and Thief.
Yeah, we don't have anything else unlocked right
Gotcha.
now. Yeah, no.
So I take it we should have Qrow be the thief since, or just another Tinker.
Since you can't have multiple people on the one thing, sadly, unless it's like a campfire or a tent, which have their own effects.
Gotcha. So he's forced to be a
But-
thief.
No. Like, yes, you can have people being multiple professions.
Mm-hmm. Just the.
But say you start getting, say you get him like 10 XP into being a thief, but then say we pick up blacksmith, you're like, ooh, that'd be better.
Mm-hmm.
If you then choose to make him a blacksmith, he loses all that experience as a thief because he didn't make a level.
Gotcha.
So he'll be back to 0 as a novice thief. But say you get the full 20 and go him up a level, and then you switch him to the blacksmith, he'll still be that level of thief, but, that sort of thing.
So would it be better to have him pick a profession or no profession?
Not right now.
Gotcha. So just hold that.
Since we don't have any professions that benefit our chunky boys.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, we can leave camp and head into town. So town is this way.
Plateau. Road sign, west. Stormcap, east. Chiltern Jail. Plateau stables. Anything in the stables?
The stables are where we can buy some more horses.
Ah, okay.
My game is seriously lagging. What the hell?
Yeah, I clicked to go to the stable, and then now it's a solid black screen. So maybe it really relies on both of our internet to be really, really good.
It will, and I am using my house internet at the moment, so it's not the greatest.
Gotcha. I guess that makes sense.
So, best thing is we can inspect the horses before we choose to buy them.
Mm-hmm. See their traits, I see.
Which does cost a bit of money, in all honesty.
What to inspect?
And the only good one there,
Yeah, I see.
the only good
Confident
one
quick.
there right now is the first one that has brawny.
Really? You don't think
But
the
they cost. Well, if I'm wanting another one to just, make up to be more carry weight, not only will it cost us more food because they take 6 food every rest, but Constitution increases carry weight, and since that one's brawny,
I
it
see.
helps increase the carry weight. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Sad thoughts earlier, child. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. If you want to do a quick save, I can.
Challenges.
Well, we would have to reload the save yet again, but I can switch to what will hopefully be a more stable.
Yeah, hold on. I've made a save. Just named it at the start. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, looks like we got a lot going on here.
If I disconnect it, it'll like kick you to the menu or not. So
We shall see. Yeah, the bottom left says Twisted Qrow has logged in and Twisted Qrow has logged out. I wonder if you can
are you
relog
still
back
in
in.
there?
Yeah, like it looks like I'm
I
still
might
in
be
here.
able to. If so, that's cool because back in the day with this, if if one of you's like disconnected, it'd kick you both back to the menu.
Mm. It seems they addressed that as a good quality of life.
Yeah, it's a nice update that they've done there. If that's the case. Friends, I have those. They
Wins.
I'm
12
using
wins.
code. What was our last invite code? That. Found no game sessions linked to this invite code. Huh.
I will send you a new invite code. Ein Moment. Yeah, it looks like it generates a new one for you when you get in game. That's like
One by
security
one,
on
AJ.
security.
One by one.
Like, damn. The security. I respect it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
If
now I have that burning villages one you're talking about with the weird links between the guys.
mm-hmm. It is quite peculiar.
It is fascinating.
Indeed. Right.
Now loading.
I think days are still yeah, days we're like on day 3 now. So we just been sagging around. And like I think it's like all live.
Oh yeah.
Which I actually kinda like that. There's like 2 things passing near us. Oh.
There's guards constantly patrolling around, merchants moving about, bandits in the forest, animals in the forest.
Please let us go. I beg you.
It's like, are you bandits? We have nothing. We only are refugees fleeing from the war. Yeah, we'll leave you.
And then there's straight up refugees, which is what the main scenario of Tiltrin is about.
Hmm.
Anything to declare? Keep your
There
nose
will be
clean
times
and
where
you
we
won't hear
have
from us.
to choose between things.
Gotcha.
And each route does actually have its own unique reward.
Nice.
And affects the story.
I guess we'll have to shape and form things as we go.
Yep. I heard the sound of something.
Of the camp.
I heard you set up a camp. I'm not seeing it, but I heard it.
He heard it. You heard it here.
Why is it taking so long to load? See it
Okay.
just a moment ago. Stop this.
Okay, now I'm on the world map. Where do you want to walk to?
I don't know. I'm still not seeing anything.
He's blind. Hmm. By not seeing anything, do you mean like loading screen?
Yeah, I'm still on the loading screen.
Gotcha. Your group is overtired. Companions may die of exhaustion if you keep
Yeah.
walking. Should
Yeah, if we
rest.
walk too much, we will literally die of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
I think my game has bugged out the loading screen because my cursor does change if I move it over here.
We could
Click.
probably reload. It's a good thing I made that save earlier.
Yeah, that's why I also suggested that.
Yeah. Wise. Okay. Then I guess we shall reload things.
Close out of the save and then, reload into it. Because if you close out of it, it'll help me get back to the main menu and off the screen.
Yeah. True. Guess the only option we got. Alright. Sending you the code. It's cool they got a prepping area. The
Hey.
players involved. So you can add players and it tells you additional contents, the DLCs they have.
Yep. It's fucking neat.
That's pretty neat.
I had to force close my game.
It is alright. It is the
And
fate.
since you actually hit the invite button and everything, I can just hit play game. I don't actually have to put in the invite code.
Nice. And it seems like you're here. There's an option to start.
I am here. We've been playing for 20 minutes.
Yes. I don't think you
Yeah,
want to
that's
know
just
how
how
long
this
the
game is.
stream. This.
You don't want to know how long my main save has been.
Oh no.
I'm only like in the third area.
My golly.
I think I've
Shit.
played it for like over 48 hours.
Oh no.
Look, this game can get addicting once you're into it.
Oh yeah, no, I could see the systems. I honestly am entirely down for it. Now I'm seeing a campfire with a man sitting on it as the other guy stands and stands longingly off the cliff towards the kingdom.
Oh, you seen the same one I've been seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm seeing it again. Two dudes sitting by through the main gate.
Yeah.
Few ships over there. Mountain range in the back.
Okay, so it shows that I'm loading it. It's loading in the world. But it says waiting for players. It's like waiting for me. Game time, 20 hours. Day 2, 2 hours.
Day 2 hours into that day.
Yes.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
If I hold left click on the start button, it'll force you into the game.
Oh no. That's actually pretty funny.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Take your time.
It's weird because like it looks like I'm here, but it also says waiting for me.
Yeah, because you haven't clicked start yet.
Ah, I see. Onward we go. Unless we should
Oh,
Rest.
jeez, there's still that lag.
book container, camp chest.
Over this way, and you'll see the lovely, lovely city of Stormcap.
Stone cup.
Enter. Ta-da!
Shadon. Town Hall, Three
Nope.
Mares Market. Clinic.
Interesting that. So, are you by any chance seeing that derelict tavern there?
Yeah, I do see that.
That's interesting because that's a part of the tavern DLC.
Hmm. And there's a straight up guy we could talk to. Hold.
Yep.
Apologies, mercenaries, but the owners of this architectural wonder will only sell to fellow tavern keepers.
Basically
Ah.
said,
If you know of any, please be sure to tell them. This building is a great opportunity for anyone who wants to set up shop.
he's just saying you poor. You peasant.
Yeah. You know what the funny part about this derelict tavern is?
Mm.
He sells it for 1 gold.
Oh my gosh.
1 fucking gold.
That is honestly hilarious, but also like accurate, I guess, with their currency, but better currency's gonna get pretty wild soon.
Market, there's a few vendors there. The apothecary. The forge is where we can pick up the blacksmith profession.
Hmm.
The apothecary, we can pick up the alchemist profession. The tavern is where we can get jobs.
Hmm.
And we also have as you can see down there, the compendium, the book icon has a little,
Yeah, exclamation point.
because we actually have a knowledge point to spend.
Nice.
Spend it in one of these things, or to say unlock saddlebags or other things in the workshop compendium.
Hmm.
But I honestly suggest that we learn rationing first.
Okay.
So
Learn rationing.
with this lag, I could definitely abuse something in the game.
Ah.
I probably should not do that. Ah, who am I kidding?
Oh.
I can't do it just yet. But yeah. So, where would you like to visit first?
Any place sounds good. Do you want to go visit the tavern then? Since for jobs and stuff.
Travelers Feast Inn. Look at this place. It's got an informant, 3 randos standing about.
Mm-hmm.
Franon. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, these 3 that are standing about that aren't, the informant or the other people. These 3 are people we can hire to join our warband. We've got Beerly, the spearman. Grandma with a pitchfork. We've got Hubert, the crossbowman, who's solitary and depressed. No wonder you're depressed, mate. But if he's not next to an ally in combat, he does do extra damage thanks to solitary, which is really great for a ranged unit.
Yeah.
And then there's Tinian, the pugilist.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to look for jobs, you got to talk to emissary Frenina.
Gotcha.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers.
I guess we'll click on review.
Look at the detail on those bounties.
Ooh, sir, beautiful.
Granted, that's a very big knife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see the difficulty of things and all that. Wow, free the mountain mine this early on? Damn. As you can see, we can accept up to 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm. What job are you thinking?
I'm thinking we take the 2 easy ones, which as you can see, they once you take them, they get marked on the map.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Deserters. Pedro
We can
Mountain
take-
Mine.
And the desperate refugees.
Alright.
Average is doable. It'll be a bit of a challenge, but it is doable if you want to try the rat infestation.
Oh no, it's a Skaven.
Yeah, when it says rat infestation, it really fucking means it.
Probably not. Such as I love to kill the Skaven, I also know they're gonna have like a bunch of stuff in their advantage.
They're really big fucking rats too, like really big. And yeah, hard at the level we are, that's just looking for us to die.
Yeah.
It's doable, but oh my god, is it going to be an uphill battle?
Yeah.
And if you want to, with the influence and money we have, we could pick up 1 more member for our merry squad. We done looking at bounties?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, accepted the bounties here. Should be all set and good on our way.
So, we got our choice between a spearman.
Between a spearman and a
Crossbowman and a
spearman.
pugilist. The spearman is Beerly there, the granny with the pitchfork. Tynian is the pugilist, and Ubert is the crossbowman, who actually has some pretty good stats for a crossbowman. The only downside is the being depressed. But that can be easily counteracted. It will. The more it's actually going to start costing us to hire new recruits. But I'm pretty sure they also go by the average level of the company. Say everyone in the company is level 2, I'm pretty sure if we were to hire these people, they'd be level 2. Which is where you can absolutely break the system with the Tavern DLC.
I just hear whispers like, be quiet, we're nearly done here.
What off to next, Captain?
Well, we shall exit and we shall go on the hunt for those objectives.
Well, I'd say we...
One in the far east,
Yeah.
one south.
We got Master Hulan here, and with clicking on the forge, boom. Someone can now be a blacksmith.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to go into camp to set up things. In the
Mm.
top left there. Oh wow, what the name of our company is.
Seltron County. Where is it? Is
In
it
the top left? There's like the very top.
the Vagabond Cadets? Oh my god, Leash.
What a freaking name.
That is a pretty great
Yeah, you
name.
click on that and it opens up the companion tab and you can see there, yeah. Yep.
I like that. It's nice and intuitive.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you want Ruby to be the blacksmith, you can set him up as that.
Okay. Let's... Blacksmith. Yep.
I'm going to put supplies into the camp chest because things like iron and cloth are used in blacksmithing.
Let's see. Blacksmithing. Let's see, iron ore
One
materials.
thing I'm surprised about with, getting the bounty for freeing the Pedra mountain mine so early is that,
Mhm.
the iron.
Mm. Hmm.
Even though they made an adjustment for miner and lumberjack, they are still some of the slowest things to level. I was just quickly selling him
Oh.
Backstab's old shiv.
Okay.
If you click on the forge, you'll come up with a menu to select blacksmith, and select him, and you can look at what you can make.
One-handed throwing knives, shield, arch, goal, age, armor. Yeah. Wood, leather. Throwing knife. Rags.
So I did put rags are currently what we're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're technically wearing. Most of us are wearing farmers' rags. Kruber, on the other hand, should be wearing angler's rags, which do give just that little bit more armor.
Yeah. He's like, oi! I need my armor. But yeah, everything looks pretty good so far. It's not much I can really do.
Well, I did put 3 iron into the camp chest, so if you just open the inventory,
I see.
there, you can grab that, go there, and yeah. The throwing knives and stuff are offhand things, So they'd be like replacing your shield.
Mhm.
Or, in the case, it gives backstab an extra thing to do in combat. Like throw 'em. Assuming I equip backstab with them anyway. Yeah. Set me as a blacksmith for now, just to get that +1 to strength initially. Not really a lot we can do with just iron.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing you're gonna be like building Qrow up as like a tank.
Probably.
Then
Probably.
Constitution is the stat for you. Strength will determine your damage you do, but if you want to be real tanky, Constitution's the way to go.
It's got a protection skill. Alright. Shall we turn back today?
Now, if we duck by the apothecary,
To the apothecary.
just by simply clicking on the table here, you can unlock alchemist. Yeah, don't even ask me how to pronounce half the names in this bloody game.
Yeah. Quitelis.
My concoctions
He tells
heal
what?
the most grievous injuries.
Good question.
Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
Yeah, funny enough, when you use a bottle of medicine, it does leave you with an empty vial, which then can be used to make more medicine or oils or something. Now, if I do this, it should come up with another tutorial. Did it come up with another tutorial?
Mm-hmm. I condone.
Uh,
So, English. My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them. Trade 10 vials. Buy medicine. Cure for the plague. Fish oil. Recipe strength of oil. Recipe sharpening or. Okay. So it begins. Alright. I thought they had the option there to steal.
which you need a thief for.
Mhm.
And it does cause your, depending on what you try to steal, it gives you a level of like how much your suspicion's gonna go up.
Gotcha.
Right, so this way to the mines.
Onward.
See a thing over there. I see some flowers. Pick those, you need those for medicine. Meow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and if you creep through the forest enough, you get a trait called an ambusher.
Oh, let's see. Where do I
Which-
see that trait? Oh, fatigue.
Oop.
Your group is exhausted.
That is when we need to set up camp.
You can rest at the campfire in your camp. Feed your troops and pay their wages to avoid unrest. Resting refills the fatigue meter. Restore the valor points and speed up time.
15. Sadly, we're still going to be one over.
Okay, so we just click to use for rest.
Yep.
I see the bar
as you-
here.
See,
Inventory.
I've already set up things for the meal.
Mm-hmm.
Each thing of food has its own like food value and whatnot, but since we have an odd number for the meal, it's a little fucky wucky at the moment. And then we just simply rest and time will advance. Our fatigue bar will fill back up. A new day of adventure. Everything all good there?
Mm-hmm. I'm just seeing the payments and all that. So I guess, yeah, resting. Sorry, I think even my eyes are sort of resting in real life.
Jeez.
Oh, man. It's like 1:34
My guy, if you
a.m..
need to sleep, go and fucking sleep.
I know, I've been up all day today. Now it will be the next day. The troop is well rested. You have gained 2 valor. Troop happiness increased by 3 happiness. Plus 3 happiness. Companions assigned to the campfire.
As you can see, our happiness meter up there.
13.
If we get 15 happiness, we actually earn more combat XP.
Nice.
And we also get more influence for every point that's above the 15.
Well, that's one way to have it go. Alright. To the destination.
So you can just see the thing above our head.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, sure. Look at that wood. Hey, look, some dead bodies.
Found there's something there. That's not what I wanted. It's wood.
Over here is just old Wilbur's fishing hut. And right there is to our west, I mean, is the mine. And we've got another knowledge point.
Nice.
There's
Okay,
just
I'm
an
gonna
iron
spend
outcrop
that.
over there too. Right, tell me what you're going to click on, and I'll click on something else just to see if what I'm thinking of is going to work.
Or are you trying to do it at the exact same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm reading through them right now. See, run. Utility. Each companion agrees to cut, and their wages for the very good. Wages paid to companions by 10%. Smooth to talk. Companions become great spokespersons who can talk to anyone into joining the ranks. Recruitment costs for companions reduced by 10%. While you're training, troops are trained. Is trained with weights and can now carry heavy loads over long distances. Carrying capacity increased by 10. Weight. Location markers. Troops can now add objective markers to the map using right click. Cannibalism. Your troops is prepared to do anything to survive, including eating their own. Bonus. You can now devour human corpses. Beat maker.
They're bloody weighty.
Yeah, those corpses are weighty. Companions are ready to fight and shine with glory on the battlefield. Maximum valor points increased by 1. Artful dodgers. Companions are honing their criminal skills and mastering the art of stealth. Bonus suspicion meter depletes 10% faster. What do you think?
What one are you thinking that you're gonna do?
It's hard to say. I guess the wages one, the training.
The frugality.
Yeah, frugality.
I'm ready to click artful dodges because I will be doing thievery later.
True, true.
Ready to click when you are.
Okay. I'll do frugality then.
Shit, I wasn't quick enough.
Oh, darn. Were you trying to do it at the exact same time?
Oh, yeah. Before we go in there, if you want, we can just. I'll just quickly dash over here. Nyeh. All right. You ready for a fight? Or
Yeah, we can enter the mines.
2
Henchmen.
henchmen and a raider.
Oh boy.
We get 190 gold out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 190 crowns.
Crowns.
That's crowns with a K.
With a K.
Oh, whatever you do, do not stand in that red circle at the end of the round.
Gotcha.
That will insta-kill you.
Understood.
The henchmen are axe wielders.
Let's see.
Backstab there.
I can probably engage a henchman and have him turn around. Like, again, just torch to the ground.
Yes. Yeah, if you choose Kruber to engage the henchman whose turn it is next, I could then run up with backstab behind him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll engage.
So that one.
Yeah, the one that's south.
The red, yeah, the red exclamation mark there signals that he's the next one to make a move on the turn order there.
Okay. Okay, so you want me to attack Kruber, the one that's below.
Yeah. This one over here, whose turn is next. Not that one.
Not this one?
Too late.
No.
Did you not see the guy that...
Well, I see the one, the exclamation point that was on the left, but I didn't want to put myself in a position where the trap. I was going to lure him in.
no, you would have completely missed the trap.
Oh, if I just went around.
Yeah, it doesn't activate and see it's got its own little part on the turn there.
Oh, I see. Rock slide.
It's all good. We're learning.
We are indeed learning.
I'll just have to throw a torch at that guy. And set him on fire. But actually, no, if I do that, you'll get set on fire too. Yeah, if you end your turn next to a guy that's... or the person who's burning, if they end their turn next to you, you start burning. And it just continues to spread.
That's not good.
So Backstab's probably about to get his shit rocked.
Yeah, I see. I realize where he is. I didn't realize he was in that position. I thought I thought Twisted Qrow was backstab. So I was trying to give him an opening.
Wrong blade. One's tiny, the other guy's trying to overcompensate.
Yeah, he's trying.
Oh.
Well,
Fully.
well, this is a predicament.
Well, ain't that a I am very tempted to throw that bloody torch at them. Just saying. Oh. Alright.
Okay.
Annoying thing about their axes is that they force you to turn and engage them.
Ah, I see.
Also, when it's like our turns, like we can independently choose like if you had gone after the guy that's currently engaged with you.
Hmm.
When it came to the ally turn next, instead of you using Carillion, I could have used backstab to get up behind them.
Hmm.
Any of our characters can move when it's one of our turns.
Gotcha.
Oh, at least I got rid of his bloody armor and have forced him to face me, so he can't hit you now. Great thing about the raider that has the hammer, his main attack is a big wind-up. Meaning, I can be a little bitch. And completely and utterly ignore it. Rockfall happens. So now, I could move backstab up to behind him.
Gotcha.
Or you can, do your thing to attack him and whatnot.
I was thinking about shooting your guy.
Yeah.
You want a raider?
Yeah. Nah. Focus
Henchman.
on getting the henchmen off our guys, yeah.
Gotcha.
You attack with Carillion then, and then I'll sneak up with backstab.
Overkill. And then... Yeah, okay. End Krilling's turn, and then I guess I'll have Gruber. Yeah.
I can move backstab up. Do that. Which now, that henchman there is going to attack me.
Temporary Valor points. Some actions grant temporary Valor points.
So,
Speeds before this battle ends, or they will be lost.
Backstab has a passive that, if he's standing next to an enemy and is not engaged with them when he ends his turn, he grants us a temporary valor point.
Okay.
Now, if you want to smack him with Gruber,
Yeah, do you want me to hit the henchman that's weaker, or do you want me to distract the one on the bottom?
You're engaged with that henchman, so that's
Sure.
literally all you can do is hit him. You can't taunt the other guy.
Gotcha. Should I use Raph?
Yeah, we got a temporary valor point. Just spend it, because then you can turn around and smack the other guy, or you can smack him and finish him off.
And we'll finish him off.
Crunch.
Crunch.
All right. Now watch.
Swing.
He swings. He misses. Then he's gonna move and try to smack me again.
You fool!
He's trying to backstab.
I ain't gonna work.
And then I do this. And then I'll use Wrath just to bloody.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I now have Fury because I managed to land a critical. Oh, sorry, no, I got a fatal blow. which increases my next attack to do an extra 50% damage. Which I will move to here as to not really block off Kruber's route. So, what order are we thinking of going here since it's literally just our turns now before
Yeah.
he swings?
Yeah. However you want to.
Since he's stuck like that, I could move backstab up to take out a chunk of his armor.
You could.
Since he's forced to face that way at the moment. So, no, wrong character. There we go. Pick him up. And oh, the damage!
Ooh,
Fucking chunky.
that is pretty beautiful.
Now you could probably literally just walk up and have Kruber smack him to death.
I was gonna just shoot him with Krillian.
Well, you could do that.
Boop. Finished. 3 bodies and a chipped axe.
2 chip axes. I need to repair my bloody armor.
Same.
And I've got a level up. Awesome. Now I get to choose what type of fighter I want my character to be. I'm fighting. I'll go to stabilizing kick, so I'll be a fighter, meaning I can wear heavy armor now. Strength.
A job's a job. Complete a contract.
Yep. The power of friendship. Complete a contract and go up. Yeah. Now, as you can see here, we can make a
Minor now.
minor, but since you're gonna have Kruber as your blacksmith, I'll switch.
Twisted Qrow.
Unless you'd rather be the minor because it gives constitution.
Anything works.
You want to hit harder or do you want to have more health? That's the question.
I am honestly fine with either one.
I'll just go away to mining. As you can see, learn how to mine.
Let's kiss on the mining circle. Press the left click where the green circle overlaps the grey one to gather a maximum of ore.
Yeah, watch how small this fucking thing gets.
For me, it's not even showing.
It gets feckin' tiny. Well, I got 7 iron and 3 XP out of that.
Nice.
I get more iron. Because I fucked up on the end when I only got 7.
Hmm.
But since I got perfect, I got 8 iron and 6 XP. Literally just missed out on. Oh, hey, there's a third one. When did that get there? I don't remember there being 3 in here.
Oh, there you go. The more you know.
Yeah. If I had perfect all 3 of those, I still would have only gotten, what? 18 XP, meaning I would have been 2 off of a level up.
Hmm.
XP would have been higher if I had the hard-working trait, but I don't. Yeah. Now we have all this iron. Why do we have the human remains?
Do not question. It is, not important. It is in the
Not
chest.
important.
Yes.
Even if they're in the chest, it still counts towards our total carry weight.
Alright, do you want me to toss it out?
Yeah, toss those. We're not eating those. We're not cannibals.
Yet.
We have
It's fine.
standards here.
We got standards. I'll make another save called mine. 390 in the top right. Game saved. It's all set. We are outside.
We can... Flowers there.
Let's see. Oh, we're exhausted.
Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, I see that now.
Yeah. I was like,
Also,
what's going on?
See how the paths thing has an exclamation mark now?
Yeah, paths, yeah. I
So
do.
that would be our scholars. Yeah, my idea here is if I am lagging as bad as I think I am, I can do this.
Mm-hmm. We'll begin. Nice.
And look, we can make it so we need less food by going aestheticism.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if I could be quick enough to. Oh no. There we go. Now we need even less bloody food.
Nice.
12. I'm gonna need 12 food now. Gotta love bread and apples. Oh yeah. Also, you can use the workshop to make some stuff.
Indeed.
Well, picks are self-explanatory. Fish hooks can only be used by anglers. Rope is rope. Lock picks are for thieves in case we do come across, locked chests.
Hmm.
Sells the stolen items during rests and night. Oh, that's new. They didn't used to sell them.
Which causes fatigue.
Making stuff at the workshop is how you increase your level as a tinkerer.
So, how do I do that?
So, right click to use it. You select Carillion because she's the
Mm-hmm.
tinkerer.
Makes sense.
And then it'll come up with a list of things.
Lockpicks, fish hooks, rope. So far, it seems that it's only lockpicks and fish hooks.
We can unlock things later.
Okay. Do you want me to craft anything, or just keep this a mental note?
If you want to start working towards leveling her as the tinkerer, it's good to just make some things. Unless you'd rather just try and save up our iron to potentially make like better gear once we get back to Stormcap after finishing our bounties. You know what I find funny?
What?
Oh, sorry. If a horse has the pickpocket trait, you actually have to pay it a wage.
Oh my god, that's...
Like, any animal can have the pickpocket trait, which is freaking weird. Like, I had a wolf with the pickpocket trait once. Like, I had to pay it money.
Let's see. Shall we rest?
Yeah.
Okay. My brain, sorry if it's a little slow. It's just like the fatigue in real life is getting to me.
My guy, rest. If
All right.
rest physically if you need to.
All right then. I
We
mean,
can always come back to this.
which that's honestly the nice thing about it. I actually like all the systems, and I'm actually like repeating in my head. I'm like, okay, so there's that system, there's that, so that like it's not whiplash, you know? I'm actually
And like the
processing
combat, you've actually got to be strategic about it to get the
positioning.
like, most out of your
Yeah.
turn.
Honestly.
Say you have Kruber engaged with someone. If backstab's within range,
Yeah, having backstab
It-
within range.
fucking huge amount of fucking damage. Like you saw that man's armor disappear, and majority of his health bar.
All right, I have made a save. We will leave it off there. Honestly, I actually like the game, and I like how it's shaping up, and I could tell it's gonna get a lot deeper, especially from all the interesting, crazy stuff that you've mentioned.
Like I am also loving the fact of what the game decided our default name for the company was.
Yeah.
The Vagabond Cadets. Like, oh,
Oh, it's
that
so
is the
good.
best one I have seen. Yeah, if I load up my games, my last co-op one, I'm only like 3 hours into it. My main run, I've been doing for like 26 hours. And I'm like
Ooh.
3 months in.
That is, I love that. That is proper. That is proper great. But yeah, I mean, I'm very optimistic, and I actually like this. I like this a lot. The only thing is like I said earlier, I have been up the entire day. It is 2 a.m. the next day, and I was
Go to
busy.
sleep, man.
All right, everyone, appreciate you for tuning in. Next time we will deep dive and like legit like, but like I honestly think like slowly like now seeing how the rest system works, diving further into how the combat and the turns, and I like that we could just do it anytime. It's not like, you know, you have to wait for your teammates' turns. It's your collective team's turns.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, again, thank you, Twisted. Appreciate you, and we'll pick this up soon. And everyone, you take all care. Well, you all take care. Good night, good morning, and take care. Bye-bye.